Hello Taurus, and welcome to your horoscope for the upcoming month, August 2023. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Justina, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. So here today I'm going to talk about the events happening in August, and if you are new here, I follow tropical zodiac Western astrology, and this horoscope is most accurate for your rising sign, also called the ascendant sign. All right, so we start with a full moon in Aquarius happening on August the 1st at 9 degrees of Aquarius. So here, Aquarius, that's your 10th house ruler. A full moon occurs when the sun and the moon are in opposition. So here, the moon is fully visible in the sky. Nothing can be hidden when the moon is in the 10th house. So you might feel extra popular, extra maybe special in case you've been working productively towards a specific goal, project, idea. You might see things just suddenly being taken off the ground. But at the same time, this is when you will take a closer look at your achievements, at your goals. And overall, this is about some strong realizations that you may have connected to your professional life growth and development. Perhaps you're thinking about retiring or your retirement age. So generally you become more aware of your public image, of your outside persona, and of your career path as well. Here you might be asking yourself questions whether you're satisfied with your career, whether something needs to change as well. You've got Pluto here now in a Capricorn, but it did step into your 10th house of Aquarius. It went back into Capricorn. So there is something going on, something brewing in the pot, without a doubt, a big shift of energy. And this could see you thinking about either changing your career soon, or perhaps changing your department. There could be ongoing changes in your organization. So lots of different possibilities could be the case in here, but overall here, the professional life career is very highlighted here at this point. Now, at the same time, Venus is still retrograde throughout the whole of the month until the 3rd of September. So this is a month overall when you will be taking a deeper look at your goals, past achievements, and you will be making plans or contemplating what is it that you want to do moving forward. Saturn is now retrograde in your 11th house of long-term goals, hopes, dreams, and wishes. There are so many planets in a retrograde motion, and Mercury and Uranus will join the party in the second part of the month. We are entering a very introspective month when anything brand new will require lots of effort. So it's a good time for working on what we have already established and perhaps redefining it. It's a good time for redefining it, remodifying, for implementing adjustments as well. Now here on the 16th, there is a new moon in Leo happening at 23 degrees of Leo. This is a very interesting new moon because we've got this new moon is conjunct Venus and square Uranus in Taurus. And Uranus is also about to station retrograde a week or so after this new moon. But here a new moon is about new beginnings, and this is connected to your home. Now Venus is retrograde, so you might see yourself having visitors, people you haven't seen for quite some time. You might feel like hosting an event. Leo is connected to theatrical and fun, playful energy, so this could be about hosting a family event or a social event with your friends, for example. Generally, it could be also about reconnecting with others. It could be about beautifying the needs to beautify your home environment. Perhaps the ideas you've had in your head for quite some time, you might finally want to implement them. Or perhaps it could be about getting a new object for your home. So there is that need for beauty and that sensual energy, but also for finding more peace, balance, and harmony at your home. Now, on a different level, this could be about reconnecting with your roommate, with your housemate. The energies are pleasant, but there is some disruption because we've got a square to Uranus, so perhaps you will have to go out of your comfort zone. Perhaps you'll have to overcome a certain challenge, or this is also about feeling slightly more rebellious than usual, or perhaps you might feel like you want to move your furniture around your home, or perhaps you might feel like getting something very unusual and very different for your home, like an object, for example. So lots of different things could be taking place, but here that emotional stability, safety, and security is emphasized at this time. Now, here on the 23rd, Mercury will be retrograde in Virgo at 21 degrees. Here, Virgo, that's your fifth house. The fifth house deals with creativity, recreation, fun, entertainment, but also with our goals and our projects, interests, hobbies. And here with Mercury retrograde. So here, right. So yeah, that's the fifth house. But the Virgo is connected to precision, being organized. It's connected to hygiene. And Mercury is a planet connected to our mind, rational thinking. Mercury rules our decision-making process as well. And with Mercury retrograde in your fifth house, it might be difficult to concentrate on something that requires a lot of attention. Or generally here, if you have to work or if you have an important deadline to reach towards the end of August, try to dedicate as much time towards this project as you can in the first 2 weeks of the month. Because here when Mercury is retrograde in Virgo, it could be difficult to concentrate. It could be difficult to be organized. It could be difficult to be generally to multitask. And you will have to put more effort. And perhaps you might feel slightly frustrated at times as well. So if you can, try to work on anything that requires that attention and a good eye for detail in the first couple of weeks of the month. But overall, with Mercury retrograde, this could be you also reviewing your parenting style, and you might have conversations about having children, or if you are a teacher, this could be about generally reviewing your teaching style or perhaps your career. And you might be reconnecting also with some people from the past. But overall, Mercury in Virgo really enjoys mentally stimulating conversations and activities as well. But here with Mercury being retrograde, it's a good time for dealing with things that you already know, that you're familiar with. Otherwise, anything brand new will require an extra attention, more energy, more effort as well. Now, on August the 27th, Mars will move into Libra. And here, Libra, that's your sixth house. The sixth house deals with our work, employment. And Mars feels actually really good in here because Mars is connected to action, drive, and motivation. So here with Mars in the sixth house, you will see that life will pick up and there will be lots of activities happening in your daily life. So you might feel like going or like exercising on a daily basis. This could also be about lots of different projects taking place at your work. This is also overall, this is about finding a healthy balance, because you might easily get to the point when you feel burnt out, especially since there could be so much going on in your daily life. Libra is connected to well-balanced energy and harmony. So if you don't find this healthy balance in your daily life, if you dedicate too much energy to a specific work project, for example, and you don't find enough time for rest and for looking after your health, then it will affect your health and well-being in some way. Because Libra needs that balance, needs that harmony, and if we don't look after our body, then this transit could generally create a fever or the feeling of demotivation even. So something to keep in mind. Now, Uranus will be retrograde from August the 28th at 23 degrees. So this means that in the next few months, you will be reviewing your goals, desires. This is also about your physical appearance, your identity as well. And overall, with Venus retrograde throughout August until the 3rd, this is also about reviewing, reassessing the self on a deeper level. So lots of interesting energies that prompts you to slow down and take a closer look at what you've achieved, of what happened even in the first 6-7 months of this year. If something requires your attention, if something needs to be fixed, modified, this is a good time for doing so. Now, the final event of the month is the full moon in Pisces happening on August the 30th at 7 degrees. A full moon occurs when the sun and the moon are in opposition. So as I said earlier, it's a time of culmination or a peak of a certain situation. And full moon is also about endings. So here, full moon in Pisces, that's your 11th house. So with the 11th house being activated, this is about overall, because we've got a conjunction with Saturn here as well. So lots of seriousness in the air, definitely here. But overall, Saturn will help you to see things as they are. Saturn will give you this sober and a practical, realistic approach to any matter connected to your involvement in groups, clubs, in organizations of some sort. This is also about perhaps having some important conversation with a coach or a career coach, business coach, someone who could give you good advice, or perhaps a mature friend, acquaintance of some sort. Overall here, this could be about some strong realizations concerning a friend, another person. A full moon in the 11th house could see you leaving a group, or perhaps this could be about redefining your goals for the future. So you've got that seriousness in the air, a sober, a practical approach to, towards your goals, desires, and future plans as well. So I think this will be a very interesting full moon, and we need a bit of that soberness in the air, especially with September approaching, and usually September is a very busy and productive month, and with a full moon in Pisces and Saturn conjunction, you can find it easier to make concrete decisions. All right, so here we go, Taurus. Thank you very much. I wish you a pleasant month, and until the next time, bye for now.